Okay, good day everyone. So for this video, we will going to present about the types of regression. Together with my group mates, Cheza Tabligan, Mariel Aredanas, and I am Angelica Padilla. Now we will going to discuss about the types of regression. First, we have simple linear regression, multiple linear regression, logistic regression, multinomial logistic regression, and the last one is the ordinal regression. But based on the instructions, each member must choose one type of regression. So we have only 5 types of regression, but we only choose 3 types of regression. So we have the simple linear regression, multiple linear regression, and the last one is the ordinal regression. So for the simple linear regression will be presented by me. So what is simple linear regression? So simple linear regression is a method to find a relationship between a single independent variable, which is the predictor, and a dependent variable, which is yung outcome, by fitting a straight line to the data. Which means that simple linear regression models the relationship between one independent variable and one dependent variable by fitting a straight line, allowing predictions like grades based on the study hours. So when is simple linear regression used? So it's used when the dependent variable is continuous. And if there's only one independent variable, and if a linear relationship exists between the variables. So how do you use simple linear regression? So it's used when you collect data for the independent and dependent variables, and you will be use this formula. So what are some applications where you can use simple linear regression? So some applications where I can use simple linear regression is by predicting grades based on study hours and estimating monthly electricity consumption based on temperature. So here I have an example scenario for simple linear regression that a teacher wants to predict students' grades based on multiple factors. We have 2 variables here, which is the independent variables and the dependent variable. So about sa independent variable, we have hours of study per week, allowance per week, TikTok account, your level, which is the ordinal, ganon. And about sa dependent variable, we have the grades or grades, average grades, ganon. So after collecting data from students, the teacher uses simple linear regression with one independent variable, hours of study per week. So simple linear regression can be used in application where you need to predict one outcome based on a single factor. For example, predicting a student's average grades, ito yung dependent variable, based on their hours of study per week. Yan yung tinatawag nating independent variable. So, in this case, you collect data on study hours and grades. Then use the regression formula to identify the relationship and make predictions. It's also useful for estimating electricity consumption based on temperature or similar single variable predictions. So that would be all about sa simple linear regression. So about sa multinomial logistic regression will be discussed by Ms. Cheza Tabligan.
Hi, my name is Cheza J. Tabligan. This is my report. Multinomial logistic regression. What is multinomial logistic regression? This is a statistical technique used for multi-class classification problem. For example, imagine you want to predict the type of fruit like apple, banana, and orange based on its size and color. What is multinomial logistic regression? Imagine you're building a model to predict the type of flower based on its petal, length, and width. Let's say you have 3 types of flowers. Iris setosa, Iris versicolor, and Iris virginia. This is a multi-class classification problem because the dependent variable flower type has three categories. For my example, data, model, prediction. While the full mathematical formulation is complex, the core idea is that the model estimates the log odds of each flower type relative of references for flower being Iris versicolor compared to Iris setosa would be modeled as a linear combination of the petal length and width. When it's multinomial logistic regression, the dependent variable is categorical with more than two levels. You want to classify data into multiple categories. Multinomial logistic regression is a statistical method used to predict the probability of an outcome belonging to one of three or more nominal categories. For example, let's say you want to predict the type of transportation a person uses to commute to work based on their age and income. First, the dependent variable, mode or transportation, is categorical and has three levels: car, bus, and bicycle. 2. The categories are nominal, there's no inherent order to them. How do you use multinomial logistic regression? Fit a logistic model for each category, comparing it against in baseline category. You use multinomial logistic regression by fitting a logistic model for each category, comparing it against a baseline category. Baseline category. One category is selected as references of baseline. The order models compare the log odds of each category relative to the baseline. Multinomial logistic regression is a statistical method for predicting the probability of an outcome belonging to one of three or more nominal categories. For example, the dependent variable sentiment is categorical with three levels. Number 2, the levels are nominal, no inherent order. What are some applications where you can use multinomial logistic regression? First, predicting a student. 2. Predicting customer choice among multiple products. Describe a real-world scenario where you can use the multinomial logistic regression. Independent variable. A school uses multinomial logistic regression. And dependent variables.
Good day, ma'am. My name is Mariel Aradanas, and today I'm going to present my part, and it is the ordinal regression. So, what is ordinal regression? Ordinal regression is used when the dependent variable is ordered. In statistics, ordinal regression, also called ordinal classification, is a type of regression analysis used for predicting an ordinal variable. It is a method used to predict outcomes when the result is in ordered categories. For example, if you're predicting someone's level of satisfaction, poor, average, or good, these categories have a clear ordered, but we can say how much more satisfied one person is compared to another. Next, when is ordinal regression? Kailan nagiging ordinal regression? Nagiging ordinal regression ito if the dependent variable ay ordinal. And also nagiging ordinal regression ito if we want to predict probabilities for ordered categories. Ordinal regression is typically used when your data contains more than 2 ordered categories, but you're not dealing with continuous variables. It differs from linear regression because the assumptions of linearity and homozygosity do not apply when the dependent variable is ordinal. So let's proceed. How do you use ordinal regression? In using ordinal regression, we should fit the model to respect the order of categories. So there are some guide to use ordinal regression. First, understand the data. Second, check assumptions. Third, choose a software or library. Fourth, fit the model. 5. Interpret the results. 6. Assess model fit. 7. Make predictions. 8. Validate assumptions. Ordinal regression is a useful method for predicting outcomes when the dependent variable has ordered categories. So, we should apply an ordinal regression to your data and interpret the results to gain insight into how different factors influence ordered outcomes. So let's proceed to the another. So what are some applications where you can use ordinal regression? So we can use ordinal regression in some application like predicting customer satisfaction based on service quality and also assessing risk levels. So the last topic is a real-world scenario where you can use the ordinal regression. So here is the example scenario when we can use or where we can use the ordinal regression. So a company wants to predict customer satisfaction based on service response time and agent performance. So it has the independent variable and the dependent variable. In the independent variable, response time, agent performance, and also independent variable, it has the satisfaction level. So that's all, ma'am, and thank you.